Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the deck profile I promised you guys. So let's go ahead and get to it. Branded Chimera, 40 card deck, my first iteration of it. Seems like a fun deck. Currently, you can play a lot of border wipes, a lot of interruption. It's proactive, and you can also play Brandon in it. So why not? So we'll get started. First off, triple Mirror Swords Knight. Triple Mirror Swords Knight. It's an illusion, one card starter. Monster negate on field or engraved if you have a Chimera, King of the Phantom Beast on field. Triple Kotal. Kotal again, pretty much the same thing, one card starter. It allows you to discard from hand and search for any illusion monster and add it to your hand. Also on field or engrave, it's a targeting negate and destroy effect if you control, again, Chimera, King of the Phantom Beast on the field, or monster name Chimera. So, since we don't have the new Nightmare Princess and Diabelle, we just played the one Emissary from the House of Wax, Emissary House of the Wax. Basically what he allows you to do is when your opponent declares an attack, he specials himself from the hand to the field. Can be destroyed by battle just like the other illusion monsters. At the end of that battle phase, you can activate his effect, which until the start of your opponent's next battle phase, it allows you to negate all face-up attack position monsters your opponent currently controls. Those same monsters can't change their battle positions, and those same monsters can't be used as materials for any fusion, link, XYZ, or synchro. And this again lasts until the start of your opponent's next battle phase. So he's really good to have, really good pickup if you don't have the other new cards. I highly recommend it. Next, Triple Gazelle, King of the Mythical Claws. On summon, it gets you the Fiend or Chimera Fusion. When he's used as a material, you add an illusion monster from deck to hand. Double Big Wing Baphomet on summon, it lets you add a level 4 beast and or a Chimera Fusion or both. When he's used as a material, you can target an illusion in your graveyard and special summon it. We play the Edge Imp package, so double Edge Imp chains, just two. I personally play two. Don't want to brick on it. If I have it, I do. If I don't, it's searchable. One, the End of Anubis. It's a very interesting fiend monster that can be summoned off of Chimera Baphomet Mythical King of Phantom Beast, or just special summon back from Chimera King of the Phantom Beast. What he does is he's a static effect, which while he's face up, while on the field, cards and graveyards that activate and cards that target cards or effects that target cards in graveyards will be negated. Just period. Really good floodgate monster. One Hexil, light Hexil, and one Albaz. And that's all of the monsters that are lined up. Just simple basic package you would run with the mix with engines. We play double Super Poly. We are playing a fusion deck, so why not play Super Poly? We can Super Poly our opponent's board, say Snake Eye, Fiendsmith, they're all lights, White Forest, they're all lights, Spellcasters, Toy Box, they're lights. Again, a very small package of the Edge Imp, just two patchwork. If we see one, like I said, it's good. If we don't see it, we're not mad. We'd rather brick, if you're going to brick, rather brick with the chance of having two instead of three in hand. The more, if you play three ofs, that's more a chance you'll brick on it, and you know that card could have been something more useful. So only run two patchworks, one polymerization. Actually, no, it's two polymerizations. Yeah. Two polys, Again, with the package, we do play Guardian Chimera. And everything else is pretty much just board to deal with board presence. Triple droplets. We don't mind sending our cards from hand or on the field to the grave because we can recycle them back quite often. Triple Book of Eclipse. If we go first, it's fine. We can stop our opponent from linking, from playing. If we go second, we can bait and negate with Eclipse, or we can just set our opponent's board and then only have to worry about spells and traps, if any. This format, Snake Eyes, Fiendsmith, it's all majority monsters. So if you can book a board, why not? And continue playing. Of course, triple branded fusions. We played 3 because we just want to see it. It's live even if we open Hexil or Albaz. It's just Ash bait. And if they don't have the Ash, then it's a free Renbrum, it's a free Dragoon that we have on the board. So if they Ash it, that's fine. We triple tactics, look at their hand, rip another card. They're down 2 cards. If you go into the Chimera, King of the Phantom Beast, that's 3 cards out of their hand. Possibly, potentially. But if they don't Ash it, then we end on the Rembrum with our regular Phantom Beast board. Or we end on a Dragoon, like I said. Yeah, Omni Negate. And along with that, again, like I said, triple tactics. We run 3 triple tactics. We don't have thrust, so we're stuck with 3. May put it to 2, but every time I've opened this, most of the time more chance with this and Branded Fusion. So if our opponent attempts to Ash Branded Fusion, we have, again, the Chimeras are 1 card starter. So if we can look in their hand, that's great. Draw 2, I rarely use the draw 2 because, again, most of the time you're going to be opening a starter. So it's just a free hand rip basically if they want to get rid of the Branded Fusion. Which, if they're smart, they will Ash Branded Fusion. Double Chimera Fusion, recyclable fusion spell, quick play, add it back from grave once if you control Chimera, King of the Phantom Beast. And 1 called by just because called by is good. And other hand traps are 2 Imperms, just 2 because this is more of a, we run mostly board presence, board wipes. So instead of 3 Imperms, we have 2. So if we have 1, you usually need 2 or more hand traps anyway in this format to do something. So if Imperms in our opening hand, we go first and we can full combo off or, get some of our combo off, good, we have an Imperm. So we don't waste our Dragoon Omni negate on the first thing we see that's an issue. Or we don't have to banish Sword Knight or Kodo if we need to negate something or a monster effect. So that's the deck, 40 cards. Now we'll go straight to the extra side of things. Extra deck is very, very basic fusion. Nothing really interesting or new. For the branded stuff, we do play Renbrum. Mirror Jade, of course. And Albion. Only 3. These are the only 3 Albaz fusions you play. If you go into Albion, then you're either going into Dragoon or Mirror Jade. But if you choose to go Branded Fusion, you could just send the Gazelle and Albaz and go straight into a Renbrum. If you want to. Then fuse off the Renbrum or keep it on field for the negate and then bounce a card. Then fuse this off with the Chimera Fusion to go in like Draco Stapelia or something and say again it's your opponent's turn, so you can activate Renbrum, target the Albaz that's in your grave, and the Renbrum, special Albaz, bounce Renbrum, banish Renbrum, then Albaz effect, discard a card, and if your opponent has a light, fusion, synchro, link, anything from the extra deck, that's pretty much a free steal and a Mirror Jade with Albion still in the extra deck to activate Mirror Jade's effect. So yeah, just those 3. Super Poly targets, Draco Stapelia. Garuda, Wings of Resonance, and a Mighty Mud Dragon. Chimera fusions. Start with the man himself, double guardians. We play one Chimera King of Phantom Beasts because we only need one. Usually we need him for his graveyard effect to banish himself, target a fiend, illusion, or beast engrave and special summon it back. And that hand rip. We only play one. I'll think about playing two, but it's really tough deciding what to take out for the second one. But usually you only need one. You only go through one. One Chimera, the illusion beast. Multiple attacks. This can be a game ender. He attacks the number of times equal to the amount of materials used, and it requires a Chimera, King of the Phantom Beast, Flying Mythical Beast, which they all count as, and then +1 or more illusion monsters. And he has a really good battle phase effect when he attacks. Neither him or the monster he battles can be destroyed by battle, but at the end of the damage step, he negates that monster's effect he battled and makes its attack 0. So it just keeps swinging for 31, 31, 31, and yeah. And we played double Baphomet, Mythical King of the Phantom Beast. He is what enables you to get the Anubis back. You would fuse this by using a Gazelle or any other illusion beast or whatever you have in your hand or on field, and the Chimera on field to go into him. Then he allows you to send a fiend, illusion, or beast from your deck to the graveyard. And usually once you send it, you'll send Anubis, um, Tiger King Wengu, or whatever other floodgates, Dark Barrier statue. You would just banish the Chimera King of the Phantom Beast from your grave, target that monster, and special summon it. Dragoon, like I said, because we played the Light Hex Seal and a Magnum the Reliever. Magnum's just draw and disruption, a free pop. If you have a poly or fusion engrave, you can banish, which you will more than likely have. And the one link we play Muckracker from the Underworld. It only requires 2 effect monsters. She allows you to target any fiend in your grave and special summon it back, discard a card, but you'll be locked into fiends for the rest of the turn. She's just here to recur your fiends, get Big Baphomet out, get his on summon effect, or get, like I said, get Anubis back out on the field if you used all your resources to bring him out in the first place. Now for the side, we'll go ahead and monsters, King Tiger Wengu, he's a beast. Any monster that's summoned with 1400 or less attack, on summon he'll trigger, it'll be destroyed. Your opponent's monsters will still get their on-field effects when they enter, but if it's 1400 or less attack, they get destroyed as long as he's face up on the field. So a really cool tech. 2 DD Crows, because again, there's a lot of decks now that require the Grave, Snake Eye, Fiendsmith, Toy Box, all activating Grave, so DD Crows just hit those matchups. Double Ash, only 2 Ash to switch out the double Imperms. Depends on the matchup, really. Now, board wipes, we play triple Dark Rulers. If our opponent's board is treacherous or insane, then we just have that to deal with it. Triple Evenlies, because why not? 1 Lightning Storm. And if we go first, we play There Can Be Only One, different dimension grounds, and a dimensional barrier. Barrier for any mostly synchro or other XYZ plays. People still play decks like Gimmick Puppet, lock them out. D Barrier, lock their opponents out from the grave, really hurts Snake Eye. And There Can Be Only One can also hurt Snake Eye, since most of the monsters are Pyros, Fiendsmith also, because they're all fiends. So, and that is pretty much it. That's the deck. It's pretty fun. I do plan on adding back, well, not adding back. I do plan on adding the new illusion monsters from Legacy of Destruction, the Diabell and the Nightmare Sorceress, Nightmare Apprentice, or whatever her name is. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.